Hi Aries, welcome to Light Sage Intuitive. Come on in, or welcome back to my subscribers. Thank you guys. I'm going to be doing a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to start by pulling an oracle card. I will draw this card now. I will read this from the book, but I'm not going to read this until the end of the reading. So let's see what Spirit has for you, Aries. What's going on? What do you need to hear or focus on? What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries, please, Spirit? What do we need to know about or focus on as we go through this week? You have Upper World in reverse. Card number 59. We will read this from the book in just a minute. Okay. I'm going to get a couple of Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards for you. Some additional guidance. I'll get 3 for you guys. It just feels right. And one more. Okay. All right, you have 2 heart chakra cards. Malachite and jade are the stones that are recommended for that. The first one is forgiveness. You'll find freedom in your forgiveness. Compassion. Resolve your conflicts with compassion. And oneness. You are part of the universe and always will be. I just feel intuitively with the messages that have come out so far that there's something going on that you need to work through that requires forgiveness on your part. Let's see what the cards have to say for you, Aries. Could even be you need to forgive yourself. Getting that for some of you. Something hasn't worked out the way that you wanted it to. Alright, so you and the energy around you. 2 of Cups, a lot of emotion, someone that you're connected with, there's a deep connection, a feeling of deep love. Queen of Voices is the energy around this. Queen of Voices is someone who wants all the facts, they want all the information, they're very logical, very very honest and fair. They don't hesitate to cut those things out of their life that aren't for them, that they feel don't align with them. Very intellectual, very logical. What's on your mind, subconsciously or consciously? You have 3. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The King of Swords and Strength. I feel like consciously or subconsciously you feel like luck's not in your favor. You feel like you are having to push against the wheel to get forward momentum. The King of Swords is very, very logical, very practical, tends to be analytical and not particularly emotional. They experience their emotions through their intellect. I feel like you are trying to really approach this logically and take your emotions out of the picture, and it's requiring a lot of strength for you. I will say that this appears to be an emotional matter, and I don't know that logic is going to serve you in this situation. Let's see, what's the recommended action? 5 of Inspiration or 5 of Wands. This is about conflict. With the 2 of Voices or the 2 of Swords, this is about... 2 of Swords can be about going within and shutting off the outside influences to figure out what it is that you really... what it is that you want, what you need, what you feel is right for you at your core. But this can also be someone who is ignoring the signs around them. It's painted on the wall and they have their fingers in their ears and they're not listening. Their eyes are closed. They're ignoring it. I feel like you could be the action you're being asked to take. You could be, because 5 of Wands is conflict. This is something that started out kind of funny, kind of just playful, sparring, wrestling, and it got out of hand and someone might have gotten hurt. It has escalated beyond that and there needs to be... it needs to be let go of. It needs to be healed. You could be being asked to ignore this conflict, that it will pass, to let it go. Or you could be, you take it how it resonates for you. Or there could be a need for you to really go within and try to figure out what the root of this conflict is in order to resolve it. The potential blocks to this. What are the potential blocks for Aries? 4 of Wands, celebration. There, you know, it could be that 4 of Wands is inspiration, celebration, can be twin flame 11-11 card, however that resonates for you or with this situation for you. There could be, you could be having to avoid this or not deal with it because there are other things going on right now. Maybe you're going to a family celebration or a birthday party, whatever the situation is where there's gathering of people in celebration and it's not the right time to address this or to deal with this. I do really feel like that is the message there for you. Whatever that situation is, it isn't time to drag it up and try to root it out and figure out what's going on. I feel like you need to get through this celebration and when you come out on the other side of that, so as not to rain on someone else's parade. Could even be your own parade. Could be your own celebration, your own wedding, your own party. But you either need to figure this out before this happens or wait until after this is over. Because this is a potential block to that resolution. Your spiritual growth. 9 of Materials. This is finding your own inner confidence, your own strength, your sense of self-worth and value, not settling for less than what you know you're worth. This is also someone who's very generous, the life of the party, someone who buys the rounds of drinks for the friends. But I really feel as far as it goes with spiritual growth, I think you need to really ground yourself, center yourself, and acknowledge what it is that you're worthy of, what it is that you deserve, and to not settle for less. Because until you recognize that in yourself, others aren't going to see it in you. Potential outcome, Page of Emotions or Page of Cups. This is someone coming in with an apology. So either once you figure out what I feel like someone hurt you. It's been very emotional. Someone that you have a deep connection with. Could be a family member, a best friend, a loved one, a lover. But someone that you have a very deep emotional connection with hurt you, and it really has you thinking about it, trying to find your way through it logically. But there's a lot of emotion in this and a lot of pain, I feel. You feel like it's been very unfair. King of Swords King of Swords. It could be your father, brother, a masculine figure who is mature, very logical, not very emotional. And it's taking a lot of strength for you to keep this under wraps. I feel like there's a lot more pain and heartache associated with this than you are letting on. And it could be that you are trying to keep this under wraps because of this celebration that's coming up, because this is supposed to be a happy time. But I feel like in order for you to truly work through this, you have to realize you do have to go into this with some thought, some logic, and understand the root of the matter, why it hurt you so deeply, why it is that you can't tolerate that, why you won't settle for that type of treatment or that type of action. Get clear on why it's not okay for you. When you get to that point, I feel like you're going to come to that understanding. You're going to be able to approach this from a practical perspective. And I do feel like there is going to be an apology. I feel like that someone needs to come in and apologize to you. I think when you realize your value and stand up for yourself, they're going to recognize that. I don't think there's a whole lot that you're going to have to do except for acknowledge that you don't deserve that kind of treatment. You deserve better than that, and that you will accept nothing less than better than that. I think when you realize that and stand up for yourself, this person is going to come in with an apology without you having to do a whole lot. It can be a love offer, a message of love from someone. Could even be both, could be from two different people, but there's definitely going to be, and an apology is a message of love as well, but someone coming in with an apology and a message of love for you. I feel like this wouldn't be coming up in your reading if this weren't something that were very significant for you right now in your life. It's really causing you a lot of heartache and a lot of mental turmoil. But there is going to be resolution for this. You're going to work it out. You're going to be able to clear this with this person. I'm going to read your oracle card. I feel like this is the crowning energy and the overall message from Spirit for you. You have Upper World, card number 59 in reverse. So we will read the medicine for that. So the essence. Angels, divine helpers, the ancient ones, and all varieties of luminous beings populate the upper world. It is the place where you go to retrieve your destiny and find out who you will become, discover your great potential and undreamt of possibilities. It is also the place where the spirits of the dead arrive when they complete their journey to the light. The medicine. Ask your divine helpers for guidance. If the oracle has already spoken to you, do not ask for more guidance. Take what has been offered. Now you must deal with the lethargy and idleness. While support for a new destiny is not yet in place, a new destination is available to you if you act now. I really feel like this is the work that you need to do. This is your growth. I feel like you're going to discover quite a few things about yourself if you go within. If you go within and take a look at this conflict, I feel like it's going to, as difficult and painful as this conflict is, there's something about it that is rooted for you, is bigger in your life. It's a cycle. It's a repeating pattern. It's something that keeps coming up in your life. And going within and taking a look at this conflict is really going to give you some insight into ways that you have been accepting less than you are worth, ways that you have been letting other people tell you or treat you as if you are not worth what you really are. You need to go within, get clear on that for yourself. And I feel like this is going to help clear something that has been very big and repeating in your life. I feel like actually this is going to be a huge breakthrough for you if you can do this work, if you can take this time out and really look at yourself, what you're worthy of, what you're deserving of, and how you have let people come at you with less than you deserve, and how you can prevent that from going forward because you will accept nothing less than what you deserve. Wow. I think this has a potential to be very, very healing for you, Aries, if you do the work, if you can let go of this conflict without trying to engage in it right now while you go within and figure out your truth, as well as letting it slide until, and it could, this could also be this celebration, this coming together. This could be the reason why this is a potential obstacle, is because this was someone who's part, like I said, part of your soul family. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be mother, father, brother, sister, someone that you have a very deep, loving connection with. And because of the nature of this, because it is family or someone who you're so connected to, it's hard for you. You don't want to make waves, but somebody hurt you. And you need to address it. I feel like it's a big part of your lesson, your growth, to go within and look at this and figure it out. There is going to be a way to work through this that will alleviate this conflict instead of perpetuating it. Anyway, this is what I have for you, Aries. I hope that this resonated for you, and I hope that it helped. If it did, I would love it if you would give this video a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, a comment. Any of those things help get the video out there. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps my channel grow. And I appreciate the support. Anyway, I love you guys, and until next time, love and light.